I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly. But one can think deeply and be quite insane. Be alone. That is the secret of invention. Be alone. That is when ideas are born. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength and inspiration. I have not penetrated into the secrets of this core, but I know that it exists. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration. The desire that guides me in all I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind. Our senses enable us to perceive only a minute portion of the outside world. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution. But it contains certain known factors. It's not the love you make. It's the love you give. Great moments are born from great opportunity. Our entire biological system, the brain, and the earth itself, work on the same frequencies. The gift of mental power comes from God, divine being, and if we concentrate our minds on that truth, we become in tune with this great power. My mother had taught me to seek all truth in the Bible. To know each other we must reach beyond the sphere of our sense perceptions. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution. But it contains certain known factors. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6 and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The ultimate purpose is the complete mastery of mind over the material world. The harnessing of human nature to human needs. Today's scientists have substituted mathematics for experiments. And they wander off through equation after equation. And eventually build a structure which has no relation to reality. We are all one. Only egos, beliefs, and fears separate us. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. The hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. I counted the steps in my walks and calculated the cubicle contents of soup plates, coffee cups and pieces of food, otherwise my meal was unenjoyable. I'm glad," Tesla quipped, "that I am living in a place in which, though they can roast me in the papers, they cannot burn me at the stake." All of these years of my service towards mankind did not bring me nothing but assaults and humiliations. All those years spent in science were in vain. Please, Mother, pray for me over there if you can. Sing the Moorish lament for the lost soul of your poor ignorant son. Of all things, I liked books best. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. Inventors don't have time for married life. Human energy is measured by half the product of man's mass with the square of a certain hypothetical velocity. However, universal peace is a beautiful dream, but not at once realizable. Antisocial behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. All that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerfully, all the more triumphantly from the struggle. There is something within me that might be illusion, as it is often case with young delighted people. But if I would be fortunate to achieve some of my ideals, it would be on the behalf of the whole of humanity. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. The Buddhist expresses it in one way, the Christian in another, but both say the same: we are all one. Each day we go to our work in the hope of discovering. My wireless transmitter does not use Hertzian waves, which are a grievous myth, but sound waves in the ether. In the 21st century, the robot will take the place which slave labor occupied in ancient civilization. The opinion of the world does not affect me. I have placed as the real values in my life what follows when I am dead. I have always been ahead of my time. Money does not represent such a value as men have placed upon it. All my money has been invested into experiments, with which I have made new discoveries enabling mankind to have a little easier life. The future will show whether my foresight is as accurate now as it has proved heretofore.